Hello, today we talk about the Beagle Board and the great experience it brings into your living room when it connects to an HD TV. So what is the Beagle Board? The Beagle Board consists of three components. One is a tiny little board, the hardware you see here. Two is a website, the beagleboard.org website, where you have a wiki page, where you have forums, internet chat, and you can start your own open source development. The third component of the Beagle Board initiative is the open source software itself. It starts with the bootloader, with libraries, with the Linux kernel and applications running on top of it. The Beagle Board is a bring your own peripheral computer. Today we brought various peripherals. On the display side we have an HD TV, a 37-inch high-resolution TV. Connecting to the internet we are using a USB to Ethernet stick. Our hard disk replacement is an SD memory card, known from digital cameras for example. And then we have a variety of input devices, known ones from the office environment, a keyboard, a mouse, but we also want to have a relaxed user experience with a tablet and just a pen. First we connect the USB peripherals on the mini USB connector. So this connects the Ethernet adapter and the input devices. We already plugged in the memory card in the memory slot. Over here goes the power supply, 5-volt power supply. And the HD TV is connected through an HDMI cable over there. And now the system starts up. The Beagle Board hosts an OMAP 3 system on a chip. The host processor on the OMAP 3 is an ARM Cortex A8 CPU, which runs up to 600 MHz. Today our system runs here at 500 MHz, and we can run various desktop applications like word processing, spreadsheets and graphics programs. The OMAP 3 system on a chip on the Beagle Board also hosts a digital signal processor. This DSP runs up to 400 MHz. The DSP can be used to simplify the human-machine interface, using a pen for example for character recognition, using speech commands for speech recognition. When you connect a USB camera, you can interpret the gestures using the DSP, and it can also be used for identification using biometrics. A third processing unit on the OMAP 3 processor is a 3D graphics accelerator. The graphics calculation is in floating point and is supported by the ARM Cortex floating point unit. The OMAP 3 platform is also superior in terms of power consumption. We drive here the Beagle Board with an external 5-volt power supply which draws about 400 milliampere of current. So this is a 2-watt power consumption while you run a desktop application. In terms of heat dissipation, the OMAP 3 is also superior. The case temperature, which we measure over there, stays below 50 degrees Celsius, which means you don't need a fan and you don't need a heatsink. In summary, the Beagle Board is a truly green computer consuming only 2 watts of power. It also drives new use cases in the living room, driving the resolution of an HD TV. I'm very excited to see a lot of open source projects getting started on the Beagle Board.